getting ready for school when suddenly someone started banging on the door like crazy. Mia, open the door! Open the door right now or I'm gonna tear it down! I dropped the lip balm and rushed to open the freaking door. What happened, Mom? Are you okay? I'm okay, but I guess you're not. What's that on your lips? It's lip balm. Where did you get it from? I saved my pocket money to buy it. Great! So now you're buying makeup with the money I'm giving you? I'm cutting off your allowance completely. But Mom, it's just lip balm. Today it's lip balm. Tomorrow it'll be lipstick. Who knows? Besides, why do you need a lip balm? To attract boys at school? Mom! Girl, you've got no idea what jerks these boys are. I saw it firsthand with your dad, who was literally the king of morons. Now quick, give me that stupid balm and get going. You don't want to be late for school. I quietly handed over the lip balm to Mom and walked out. Oh, and Mia, no more locking the room. In fact, you don't even need to keep the door shut, cause what's there to hide from Mommy Dearest, right? I simply nodded and got out of the door as fast as possible. Why the heck was it so difficult for Mom to trust me? All my life, I'd worked so hard to make her happy, but nothing ever seemed to work. Like the day I won the first prize in the National Science Olympiad, I thought Mom would be super happy. Mom, look what I got! Zip it up, Mia, and out! Can't you see I'm on an important call? But Mom, I won the Olympiad. It's just a stupid Olympiad, not the Olympics. Now out and don't disturb me. That evening, I kept waiting for Mom to come out of her room, but she never did. At last, I had dinner alone, took my trophy, and put it in the cabinet along with several others I'd won over the years. Hi, I'm Mia, and I have a confession to make. I let my super strict mom control me like a puppet for 16 years, until I started living a thrilling secret life that changed me forever. So, friends, I was born in Idaho to parents who were high school sweethearts. Mom tells me she and Dad got married at just 18 after a whirlwind romance. Sounds dreamy, right? But the reality was far from it. Turns out they realized they couldn't stand each other a few months into their marriage. And the day I was born, Dad just left us forever and moved to another city. That was the day Mom vowed her daughter would never suffer like she did. And the only way to ensure that was to make her so hideous, no boy would ever dare to look her way. Mom, isn't this a little too big? And I don't like this color. Oh, you look like a princess, my baby. The only thing missing is a tiara. Mom then put an aluminum foil tiara on my head and couldn't stop gushing about how royal I looked. It was crazy, but that was Mom, who always thought what she says is right, even when it wasn't. Her world had its own bizarre logic, and I had to follow it anyway. But her crazy attitude didn't stop here. Once in school, I tripped over a squirrel and landed hard on my butt. Out of courtesy, one of my classmates offered to walk me home, but when Mom saw him, she completely lost it. Who is this, Mia? Hey, you! Shoo! How dare you walk with my daughter? Mom, calm down. He's my classmate. Then he should have stayed in class. What the heck is he doing here? Before I could react, Mom grabbed the garden hose and started spraying water all over him. Wow, your mom's a nutcase. What did you just say, you smelly fungus? The poor boy bolted down the street with Mom chasing after him. The next day in school, everyone was talking about what a wacko my mom was, and I felt so embarrassed. Needless to say, I had 0 friends in school. During lunch break, everyone hung out with their group of friends while I just stayed back in class with my lunchbox that always had a sad peanut butter sandwich. To make things even worse, our class's self-proclaimed queen bee, Tasha, seemed to love making me her favorite target. Hey, Mia! Did you raid a homeless granny's wardrobe or what? Ew! Your outfit literally smells like rotting flesh. That rotting stench must be the garbage in your brain. Oh, but wait, do you even have one? Sounds like a great comeback, right? But I didn't say it out loud because that required a lot of guts and I didn't have any. And Tasha knew that. The only positive thing in my otherwise boring life was science. I'd always been a straight-A student who topped every subject, but science had a special place in my heart. By the time I hit grade 12, a new student named Andrew joined our class. And imagine my shock when the teacher asked me to help him catch up with studies.
Hey, I hope helping you won't mess up your routine or anything.
No, not at all. Andrew smiled and I felt my heart skip a beat. Gosh, this guy looked perfect. I was suddenly very conscious of the sack-like dress I was wearing. And I also didn't miss the death glares Tasha was shooting my way. As expected, Tasha walked over to our table as soon as the class got over. Hey, Andrew. Most guys call me gorgeous, but I go by the name Tasha.
Nice to meet you, Tasha.
Of course, it's nice to meet me. But meeting her is a disaster. I don't know what the teacher was thinking when she paired you with her. Don't worry, I'll show you who you can be friends with.
Well, I guess I'm smart enough to choose my own friends, so thanks, Tasha, but I think I'll stick with Mia.
Andrew held my hand and we both walked out the door as Tasha's jaw hit the floor. That was so cool! I've never seen Tasha look so mad.
But Mia, why do you let her bully you? The teacher told me about your grades and achievements. You're obviously far more brilliant than her.
Whoa! That was the first time someone had said something so nice about me. I'd won tons of trophies and medals, but all Mom ever said was,
"Don't let these trophies get to your head. You need to work harder."
I felt like every time I shined, Mom dimmed my light a little more. I couldn't stop thinking about what Andrew had said the entire day, and for days after that. And when he chose to hang out with me during lunch breaks, I felt incredible. Andrew made me realize how it was to feel cherished and wanted. Then one day, as I was walking back home, Andrew caught up with me and asked me to tutor him after school. Whoa, that was impossible. Mom would probably have a heart attack if I told her I was going to a guy's place for studies. Andrew, I don't think I can do it.
Oh, please, Mia, you have to help me or I'll flunk the exams.
Andrew kept insisting, so I finally relented and told Mom I'd be working on a project with a friend after school. And when she asked me the friend's name, I blurted out the first female name that came to mind. Tasha. Thankfully, she totally bought it. I did feel guilty about lying to her, but what choice did I have? So I pushed my guilt aside and accompanied Andrew to his home.
Oh, so you're Mia! Andrew keeps talking about you.
Andrew's mom had prepared a hearty lunch for us. It felt so strange to see Andrew and his parents laughing and chatting at the table. I couldn't remember the last time Mom and I had laughed together like that.
Mom, I got a B on my math test. And Mia got an A+.
Wow, Mia! Your mom must be so proud of you. I bet she can't stop flaunting your trophies. I recalled the dusty cabinets that held my trophies and felt a little sad. Why couldn't my mom be like Andrew's? The next few days I kept tutoring Andrew after school. He was a fast learner and I really enjoyed spending time with him. Then one day as we were studying, he asked me something crazy.
Mia, what's your secret desire?
To be a scientist?
Oh, come on, that's hardly a secret. I'm talking about something you've always wanted to do but never had the guts to.
Well, I've always wanted to see what I'd look like wearing makeup, but Mom doesn't allow it.
Wow, I didn't know your mom was this strict.
Well, she is. You know, sometimes I see birds flying and I just want to be like them. Free, without a care in the world.
Okay, this is something I can help you with. Come, follow me.
Hey, what about the lessons?
Those can wait.
Andrew kept giving me mysterious smiles when I asked where we were headed. Soon, we were at the top of a hill outside town.
This place is known for bungee jumping. Trust me, that's the closest one can ever get to flying.
Are you crazy? I've never even been on a Ferris wheel before.
What? Why?
Well, Mom's always busy. She says she doesn't have time for silly things like amusement parks.
Amusement parks are not silly, and neither is doing something fun that makes you feel alive.
I was still indecisive about the whole bungee jumping idea, but Andrew held my hand firmly.
Trust me, Mia, this will be the most amazing experience of your life, and we'll do it together.
I took a deep breath and agreed. What's the worst that could happen? Moments later, as they strapped harnesses on Andrew and me, my stomach twisted in knots.
Scared?
Just pray I don't pee my pants. Finally, we stood on the jumping platform. It felt like a scene from a movie, and when the guy yelled, "Jump!"